is at the heart of abundance. Like, imagine you as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a senior exec, as a CEO. Suddenly you feel empowered. You feel that you're on top of the world because you have access to people that are anywhere around the world. You have abundance of skills around you to make you successful. All what you need to do is actually do your research right, come up with the right idea that or the project that you want to work on, and then get somebody to do it for you.
Yeah,
So
and
this
he makes
is where
the
we
point,
need.
sorry, he makes the point that the best people will never work for you. You'll never be able to retain them.
Yes.
You know, but you can access them for an hour or a day on demand.
Yeah. You can't actually afford them. And this is where actually a major pivot need to happen, because when you think about it, you are not just hiring somebody full time. So you are not hiring somebody and thinking, is he going to stick around with me? Is he still going to be there in the next 2 to 3 years? Does he have potential for growth? These are all the wrong questions. When you start leveraging on demand, your questions should be more directed towards you. It's exactly what do I want to be done on this project? How long does this project take, and when do I really need it? What type of skills do I actually need? It's not about the person anymore. It's what type of skills that I need on my project.
So,
And
Emma,
then when you adopt, sorry, Melissa?
We've got a question just on that
Yes.
point. Would a fully staff on demand company be more focused on culture building rather than widget building? So almost letting their staff on demand produce the end product. I think that's what you're talking to at this point in time.
But what is a full on-demand company be focused on culture building? Then?
Yes.
I didn't.
Rather than widget building. So
Okay.
building an app.
When I didn't quite understand the staff on demand company.
Yeah, maybe Nick can clarify what he's saying there.
Is it Nick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Just a question that normally plagues me a little bit that I get asked a lot also is that a company that uses a lot of staff on demand, would they be more focused on building those guidelines and those policies to help empower their staff on demand guys that they get in? Or would they be more focused on building a good quality product at the end of that value chain rather than trying to build up that capacity to produce that, if that makes sense?
Gotcha.
So would they be focused more on building a culture and building that, that engine rather than building the end product, essentially?
Okay, so my answer to you on this, it's twofold actually. You need to take care of both, right? So first of all, you focus on getting things done. So that's your shift. Okay, so originally you used to think I need to get the right person, which is correct if you are hiring somebody as your core team. When you are leveraging on-demand stuff for you to get things done, your focus mainly is on what do you need done and what is your project, what is your end product, what does success look like to you, right? And then you need to be clear with the person that you are hiring on demand. Remember, the person who you are hiring on demand is as good as your own brief. So if you are clear on your own success and what you want at the end of this transaction, then that person, keeping in mind that person has the skill, they'll be able to deliver on that particular project. Culture, yes, but as well, this is where the mindset comes in. So if you have a team and you are working with a team and you are leveraging on-demand talents because you have a skill shortage on your team, or your team is stretched and they cannot deliver, and you want to bring in somebody to help, you need to ensure as well that the people on the inside don't feel threatened. And I get asked this question a lot. So it's your own mindset, but it's the mindset and the culture of your own team that you need to change. They need to feel that this is a staff augmentation in order to make them look good, in order for them to deliver on the projects perfectly. Let's use this as more as a knowledge transfer as well. Me being a team member, I can learn from the on-demand stuff. But if I start thinking that, oh, you know, later on they're gonna get rid of me because this guy is really good, then this is a problem. So it's twofold.
Yeah, and I think mindset again. I mean, and you know,
Yes.
if your organization has a massive transformative purpose that attracts a community that wants to, you know, contribute to that purpose, you're going to get the right mindset, and you're not going to get people being concerned about, you know, you shouldn't be the smartest person in the room. You should attract smarter people, like we're trying to do here.
Exactly. And the reason why I said I get asked a lot, because with One Circle HR, we are an on-demand platform for HR consultants, right? So the question that I get asked a lot is, do you face challenge with HR heads and CHROs, etc., and HR teams that you are pitching to use your platform? Do they feel threatened by the independent consultants? My answer is always no. Actually, they shouldn't. It's not normal for them to feel threatened. They should feel empowered, because suddenly they have access to all of those people to get things done, and you take accountability internally. So to go back to our discussion, this is where we move into, and this is where the question on labor laws and all of that becomes even more interesting. Because if I can leverage on staff on demand and work with them virtually, then this means it doesn't really matter where they are. They're based in South Africa, they're based in India, they're based in Brazil, they're based anywhere around the world. It doesn't really matter anymore. And I can just reach out to those people. Again, the talent mindset. So this is the shift in our fundamental understanding of how can I get work done. I can get work done quickly today if I adopt this open talent mindset.